We are setting out on one of our craziest long-distance adventures ever here on At Your Leisure. And we're inviting you to get crazy with us. Hi, I'm Chad Booth.
And I'm Maria Rossi Booth. Follow us into the West Desert with our guide, Bruce STEADMAN, as we find hot springs, cold springs, marble slot canyons, historical sites, and tropical fish. And that's only half the adventure.
From there, Stephen Heumann rides a new trail system that will change how you think about Tooele. On the outdoors, right now with AYL.
This is gorgeous out here. Hi everybody, I'm Maria Rossi Booth. Welcome to At Your Leisure.
And I'm Chad Booth, and we are out somewhere in the Great Basin area of... You're eating your donut, aren't you?
Yummy. You can't go for a wheeling without a sprinkled donut.
We're out somewhere near where the Salt Flats end, headed south in Tooele County. There is a surprising amount of history and there's a surprising amount of geography and geology out here in this area. And our goal today is to take you out and show you some of that. We have a full itinerary.
I know, we're gonna look for some beautiful hot springs. And you know what? I think I smell them. And I see some steam rolling off on the horizon, so I know we're close.
Oh, there's so much more to see between now and then. Our guide today, of course, is Bruce STEADMAN.
Oh yes, our good friend Bruce STEADMAN with STEADMAN Recreation. He's got his two grandsons with us, and we really got one heck of a guide because this guy grew up out here.
That's true. It's a big county. We've got a lot.
I know.
We'll find him.
I need my binoculars.
Well, we had a pretty good excursion on the West Desert. Left Vernon, come across the desert, across Simpson Springs, come out to the hot pots at the tip of Fish Springs, and then we come over to Gerald's Ranch out here in the Snake Valley, and then we went to the hot springs, then just come through the Marble Canyon here, the Slot Canyon, and we've had quite a day. It's been fun. There's lots of roads. We come in on Tooele County Road, which heads straight to Callio. That's the main road. Halfway across there, or 3/4 of the way, when you get just out of Callio, there's a road that turns down to the IPP plant. That's the best road to get to this valley. That's where all the locals go shop, is in Delta, because that's a very good road getting down there. They keep that graded really good.
When we were headed out here, I told Grandpa, I was like, you know, when you think of Utah, you think of Salt Lake, you think of Utah County, you think of the hustle and bustle of everyday life, but you know, 100 miles out in the desert and you're out in the vast country. And it's something that my grandpa's been talking about for 50 years. Well, for 30 years now since I've been born. And between him and my dad, when they get together, they're always talking about the desert. It's a wonderful opportunity to make it out here and to see these areas, see the adventures that they've enjoyed.
I love doing all these adventures with my family. I think it's awesome that we're able to come in and enjoy nature out here and be able to do it with the people that we love.
I'd like for my grandkids at least see some of this stuff that I have in my brain, because who knows, I'm going to be dead one day, and if they don't see some of this, it's going away, you know. So I would like to share some of these fun things in this planet that's out here within a couple 100 miles from Tooele. When our posterity goes in the ground, a lot of stuff goes with them unless they write it down, and you can't write down a lot of this stuff. So it's great that we're filming some of it.
And you know how Grandpa is. He likes to tell stories, and you don't hear the true story till you hear it from Grandpa, you know. And to be able to hear those stories, it's something that I will never take for granted. I have two kids myself, and to be able to pass it on to them and to know that my grandpa had a love for this West Desert is something that is a treasure and something that I hold close.
And of course, the thing that always is fun is stopping along the way, because there are always fun things to do, like the Pony Express station here at Simpson. Now, the FFA, Future Farmers of America, Tooele County, got together to help BLM rebuild this site here. This is where the Pony Express guys used to just kick their way across the country.
Isn't this so cool?
Well, right now it's time for us to catch up with Steve Heumann. He's out here in Tooele County as well. And he's kind of doing the Pony Express thing today too, except he's just got a few more horses at his disposal.
This is just fascinating to see all these little tiny organisms crawling around.
Indeed. Welcome back to At Your Leisure. We found our ultimate destination for our junket today. These secret hot springs surrounded by all these beautiful mountains out in the middle of nowhere. I see nothing around us except one bus carcass, 4 pallets, and mountains, trees, and hot springs.
This is absolutely spectacular.
I think there's actually a deeper one here somewhere. Bruce said there's a tub out here somewhere, and it's deep enough for a whole party. So let's go figure out what he's found.
This is the second time I stepped in it. Oh, I didn't see the tires. I didn't see them. Why didn't she tell me?
I used to drive one of these, Rhea.
Oh no, this is gorgeous.
You're in one of those erectile dysfunction commercials.
This is awesome. I could totally sit in this. We've got wild horses out there, and I'm thinking maybe I can lure them in with this apple.
This is the crossroads because we are just as far from Tooele, 105 miles, as we are from Wendover, 104.
This has been the craziest day. First we were out there with the hot springs, like totally trippy, out in the middle of nowhere. And now we're again out in the middle of this desert, nowhere, and there is tropical fish in here. Millions of them.
I'm feeding the fish with my hand. Last to see you live.
Well, we started out our adventure looking at a hot spring just a few short moments ago. We are still on our adventure, but we found a spring that, well, it's not as hot.
No, but it's really cool.
It's definitely way cool. What does this remind you of?
Costa Rica.
Indeed.
This is so trippy. I cannot believe what a day we've had today. There is no way that we could have planned anything that happened.
No, and there's so much more to see.
And y'all can have this much fun because we're going to tell you how to do it.
Right, but right now we are going to tell you how to have fun on a rodeo when you have more than one horse to ride. Well, this is a fitting end for this show today. This is really great. We have found, this kind of looks like the Narrows at Zion's, except what rock is this made out of, Bruce?
It's made out of marble.
A marble Narrows.
It's so smooth. I mean, like, it's really
it's
smooth.
polished because of the water coming through here. That's what's made it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, it's
true.
really cool.
Yeah.
Who'd have thunk there was so much stuff out here in the West Desert other than an old desert rat
Well,
like
because
you?
I spent a lot of time out here. It was a lot of fun.
Well, thank you for helping us out today and showing us all these points. This has been phenomenal.
Well, it's great.
It took us a while to get out of here, though, but it was worth the trip.
Well, it is a long ways out here, but this is one place, folks, and it isn't 30 miles back.
It's really 300 miles back.
It's 30 miles to get here, 300 miles home.
Yeah,
Just the opposite.
30 miles to get here might be 300 miles home. However you want to take that.
Just make
Well,
sure you got plenty of gas.
That's true. Well, thanks to all the Steadmans who showed up on the trip. You guys were a lot of help today to keep all us old timers on the right track. Thank you for coming into our homes every week. And remember,
Adventures around every corner.
there are lots of them here that we're going to be looking at. So get out and create your own adventures.
See you next time on At Your Leisure.
Right. All right, Bruce, do we get out of here? I want your opinion, At Your Leisure viewers. I think this got some miles left in it. I should have been like Ralphie's father and said, time me.
Hey guys, if you liked that video, you're going to want to watch all of our other AYL videos. You're going to want to like it, you're going to want to share it, and you're going to want to subscribe, right? See all the buttons right here? This is what you're going to want to do, right? Click on them, because we have some really cool videos, all kinds of behind the scenes stuff, bloopers of Alicia crashing and stuff.
Why are you gonna sell me out like that, Steven?
So you want to click all of these things and subscribe to our channel, because At Your Leisure is awesome, and we'll see you here for more videos.